Welcome back, guys. This is Jay from CryptoArc. I got some update regarding cryptocurrency and just some geopolitical events. Um, Before I get started, nothing in this video is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. So, yeah, do some research. Yeah. Alright, so start with this guy. Train your mind to be strong in your feelings. Not happening today. Alright, I know it's Sunday, and the Fed, which is the biggest player in the game, they're going to be ending this one cycle, right almost close to 1.6 trillion on Tuesday. So tomorrow is actually some holiday for them. I can't remember what the heck it was for. I think it's like Martin Luther King or something like that. So, oh, and also I think CME is opening tonight, so that could potentially give us a boost up, and we are due for another boost up. Yeah, that's what I see happening. And also later on this month, on the 25th and 26th, the Fed is meeting. So yeah, I expect to get some volatility there, guys. All right, let's take a look at the market, see how it's going. All right, okay, so it's been flat. They didn't really do much. Yesterday we had a bigger push, but it wasn't too big. But as you can see, Bitcoin dominance is going down, 37.1 now. A couple days before that was much bigger. So yeah, and another thing to pay attention to is the gas. So for those of you that are transacting in the ETH protocol, you're fucked. Look at that. I don't know how much that will cost, but I'm guessing around $200 in just transaction fees. Yeah, that one is not meant for shrimps or newcomers. That is only meant for the whales. Alright, so there's nothing really cool to show here. But I will give you this. Boom, Cardia chain. This one is another layer 1 crypto that is heavily undervalued. I use it. I have some Cardia chain actually, and let's just say it's very, very scalable. Its transaction fees are almost free. It's very quick, secure. I haven't heard of any issues at all with Cardia chain. Now let's take a look at their chart. Yeah, this thing has not been out for a while. It's only been out for like a little bit more than a year. I got in around, actually around here, when it was around 2 cents. So it did do this shit right here, and I was on and off with this one actually. I tried trading it, and then I can't remember what I took profits. I think it was around here. No, fuck. I think it was around here, and then I repurchased again here. And yeah, I think this one I fucked up too. I think I just like left it in staking. I'm like, fuck, I forgot. Yeah, so I went through pain here. Then it went up here. I was like, wow, cool. It's gonna beat its all-time highs. And I forgot about it. And then it started going down again. So I'm like, fuck you again. But other than that, it's been providing me passive income, man. Current staking rate for this one is 10%. The banks will get you only 1%. So even though this went down in price again, fuck, I got that staking, man, making me money. And let's see. Okay, so like I said, this is a layer 1 solution, so that means other projects are using their protocol to build their projects, their DeFi project. Now let's compare the market cap. This is 186 million only. Let's take a look at the other layer 1 solutions here. Here we have Binance, 82 billion, Cardano, 47 billion, Solana, 45 billion, Terra, 31 billion, Polkadot, 29 billion, AVAX, 22 billion, Polygon, 16 billion. Oh, there's XRP too. I can't miss this guy. XRP, 37 billion. Cosmos, 12 billion. Near, 12 billion again. Holy fuck. So as you can see, just based on those guys, do you think this is undervalued? Because in my honest opinion, fuck yeah. So should you be on it? Nah, that's your choice, man. If you like heavily undervalued layer 1 solution projects, yeah, I would definitely do that. But I'm telling you right now, that is not financial advice, all right? Do your fucking research on Cardia Chain. And if you're into esports, entertainment, anything Web3 related, actually, Web 3.0 related, this is definitely the project for you, because Vietnam, along with the rest of Asia, they're heavily involved with the new economy, the fourth industrial revolution, and yeah, things are moving there much faster by design. People in the West, most specifically the U.S., Canada, we're lagging behind on purpose, and that was done by design by the Fed, New World Order, and Hitler. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. All right, let's get some geopolitical news. Yes, this does matter. The reason why is because it ties in with crypto. Here we have the World Economic Forum, where all the geckos, the elites, like to play around. So now they're basically stroking Asia's dick, saying Asian universities are on the rise because they're stroking the dick. This is what it means for the rest of the world. All right, so for those that don't know, the U.S. is the world reserve currency. World reserve. They have the world reserve currency status right now with the U.S. dollar. However, they're gonna transition out of power and move that power towards China, basically, or Asia, and that's just naturally done by design. Now, I'm gonna share a little story with you guys that I found like a couple years ago, back in 2019. Basically, talking about this thing called the Ark of the Covenant. I don't know what the fuck is in it, but basically wherever that thing goes, the country or the nation flourishes. All right, and the way it moves is that it doesn't go sporadically from like up and down, left to right, east west, that kind of thing. It goes from actually east to west in that rotational pattern. So actually, take a look at the Earth map. Oh fuck, I put Mao. Oak. All right. Okay, let's just pick this one. All right, this is the best I can do. Okay, so prior to the states having a rise, the main source of power, or like the countries that were flourishing, were somewhere around here. Okay, so like Rome, Great Britain, all those people, Europe. So before the U.S., after I think World War II, things were hot here. And let's see, one of the main clues to indicate that the Ark of Covenant was there is the obelisk. So whenever there's an obelisk erected, it usually is a signal that the Ark of Covenant is chilling around that area or that nation, and yes, that nation will flourish. So then after World War II, that transitioned to here and the States, and I'm pretty sure the White House has like an obelisk right in front of it. The obelisk is basically some dick. I can't remember what it means in esoteric and conspiracy shit. But anyways, in that story, I can't remember where I got it. Somewhere on YouTube. It basically stated that the Ark of Covenant goes around like that. Okay. Now I knew the states was already in power because they're the world reserve currency, and they're fucking powerful, man. And I knew just based on that, whatever they just said, it was gonna go around. And then my guess was power was gonna move to China. Now I know Japan is here, India is here as well, and the reason why is I guess China is because everything is made in China. So I was like, hey, if everything is made in China, then that means they're gonna get all the money because people have to buy from them. And then things blew my mind, man. Now around that time, I was not really looking into conspiracy theories and stuff. It just, that thought came to be. And a year later, back in 2020, when I started looking into cryptocurrencies, I started seeing that pattern. I'm like, wow, what the fuck? This is not just a coincidence. that thought came to me on purpose. But anyways, that's just my my thoughts. But it's funny how my conspiracy theory is now slowly turning into a fact. Fucking weird, man. Anyways, I want to. This is the part right here where I thought was the most eye-opening. It says the data should ring alarm bells for Western powers in an era where geopolitical dominance will come from the dominance in the fields of science and technology. Battle of ideas for leadership of the fourth industrial revolution, fueled by investment in artificial intelligence, materials, and biotech. Now, in the news, even though all these like crazy shit's happening, they never mentioned this. The fourth industrial revolution, which is the new economy, which is what we're transitioning to. Now they're saying it up front. So this is not a conspiracy, guys. Things are moving towards the fourth industrial revolution, where artificial intelligence will replace the fuck out of us. And that's why you guys need to get. AI is going to replace us, and yes, it's going to be like the Terminator and the Matrix if we don't stop it. Even Elon Musk years ago stated that, yo, we got to regulate AI, otherwise if AI has a goal and we humans just happen to be in the way, they're going to find ways to basically neutralize us. And you know what? At this rate, I don't think it's going to happen, man. But who knows? We could group up as a collective and maybe fuck shit up so that way it doesn't happen. But yeah, that's just hopeful thinking, to be honest. But regardless, this is the main part right here, the fourth industrial revolution. I mean, they're not lying about it anymore. They're upfront about it. So you might as well prepare for it. And one of the best ways to prepare for it is basically to listen to this channel, because I'm the conspiracy theorist and I just happen to find a lot of these things and they come true. Alright. Aside from Shark Tank, Mark Cuban says 80% of his investments are in crypto. So if this fucking billionaire over here is putting his money in cryptocurrency, what the fuck should you be doing? I mean, like, he's rich for a fucking reason, guys. Come on, because he knows shit. Now, when it comes to investment, I know this guy's involved in a couple projects. One of them is Ave. Let me show you. Ave Maria. What the fuck is this? The fuck are you? Oh, right, her. So this project's pretty cool because you can do loans and shit, and I think you can do over leveraged loans. So actually, I don't want to explain it because I'll probably butcher it. So look into it. I feel like the whole idea of loaning, especially over leveraged loans, that is one of them. The next project I can show you guys that he's involved in is this VRX. So this thing, I know it says 47,000 in supply, but this is actually much smaller. They did some burns, and I think it's now 37,000. And look at the market cap, man. It's only 4 million. What the fuck? For what it's doing, yeah, I definitely think this is heavily undervalued. So basically, this thing, it scours the internet, reads the whole internet space, and gathers data based on that sentiment, it will basically make moves or give you signals as to where you want to position your money, whether you want to buy or sell, or mostly just buy. And yeah, it's basically a trader, artificial intelligence trader. The person that helped create this is some very experienced trader who had, I think he started with $2,000, and then within like 2 years he made up to 6 million. You're gonna have to do your digging on that one, because last time I read that story was last year, and I don't plan on opening this website right here that talks about VROX in this video. Do that yourself. Now, another project that Mark Cuban is involved in is this guy right here, ClimateDAO. I got that information from Crypto Chico. So yeah, definitely watch his videos regarding ClimateDAO, because he'll give you a much better explanation than I will. But anyways, let me give you a little story in this guy so that way you can laugh at me. Let's go here first. I'm gonna hate this chart. Okay. Okay, no. Let's go with the prices. Alright, So here's what happened. Starting around here, I was hearing a lot of news about these DAOs like Ohm, I think Ohm. Anyways, all these weird protocols, DAOs were popping out, and they were popping, man. They were hot. So I was like, oh fuck, I don't want to miss out on this. So I basically FOMO'd in here, thinking that it was gonna go much higher just based on the APY and shit and what they were doing. So I was like, oh okay, this looks like a very promising project. It's talking about carbon rebasing and bullshit. So I was like, they're talking about climate change and all that shit. I think this is going to be a killer because, climate change. So I put in like 1,400 just to do like a little small bet because the APY at that time was like 49,000. So I was like, yo, fuck, I'm crazy not to go for this. Put in 1,400, got like 0.4 of a token. So I was staking it and shit. Now, I also had another option at that time, whether to move in here or to move in solo. Solo would have been a much better option at that time, honestly. And I fucking regret that move. But anyways, I'm gonna talk. So this thing started going up. I'm like, oh yes, yeah, I'm gonna get rich. Then it started tanking. I'm like, oh fuck, like oh shit. I was like fucking dying, man. And it started going up again. I'm like, yes. And then it slowly started trickling down. I'm like, no, fuck you. And then it went down here. I'm like, okay, maybe this is the new base. Maybe I should put some money in it. Which I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't. But anyways, it started going up. I'm like, yeah, started giving me some confidence again. And then fucking shit just kept going down. I'm like, what the fuck, man? But anyways, I got more than 0.4 token now. I got over a token. Probably have like 2 to 3 tokens now just based on the APY and all that compounding shit. But anyways, this is the current price right now. Now, this Project Rug, I don't know. To be honest, this was an investment that I did a stupid move in because I have not kept track of this project, but I should. Now, I am at a big loss, but fuck. The fact that Mark Cuban is in it makes me want to stay, okay, a little bit more because it's Mark Cuban. He's a cool guy. Don't take financial advice from me, guys. Just based on that. That's so stupid. Oh, okay, wait, I already talked about Mark Cuban. Okay, here we have Walmart filings reveal plans to create cryptocurrencies and NFTs. So that's the current narrative they're pushing right now. However, back in 2020 or even years before that, they were already partnered with blockchain companies. One of them specifically is VeChain. VeChain is heavily involved in the supply chain, which we're having issues right now because they're fucking firing the truck drivers. And if the truck drivers can't deliver shit, you're not going to get shit. Know what I'm saying? Right, where the fuck is VeChain? Oh, right here. I'm so glad I pulled that around 14 cents or 15 cents and put into solo. Because look at the price now. Went down, got cut in half, man. Yeah, that was a good move from me. But that does remind me that I gotta refill my positions again. And get this guy in. Because this guy is one of my long-term projects. Oh, fuck. I just noticed Hedera Hashgraph is here. Holy shit. Nice. Good for you, H-bar. Oh, for those that don't know, this is a DAG. It's a layer 0, so basically all these layer 1s are going to be sitting on top of it. So that way they can be like interoperable with other layer 1s and super scalable and all that bullshit. Look into it, guys. It's a good project. Alright, so that's it for Walmart. They're moving towards cryptocurrencies, NFTs. Oh, they've also been like stacking up on Bitcoin ATM for the past couple months. So, yeah, this is mass adoption news, man. Pay attention to it. And also learn to adapt to the new environment. Alright, I ain't accepting cookies here, man. Drone engineering is an exciting career with endless possibilities. In science, engineering, and agriculture, we're finding innovative ways to use drones to boost efficiency and accelerate research. And by accelerate research, I think they really mean removing the humans out of the picture. So with drones, I do have some cryptocurrencies or crypto projects regarding those guys. I'm not gonna share it with this video, in this video actually, because I want to create a separate video for that. Also, Constellation DAG, their AMA last year around the summertime basically stated that in 2022 quarter 1, drones along with the autonomous vehicles are going to start transferring cryptocurrencies among each other. So they're going to be paying each other now with cryptocurrencies. So in Ontario, we already have this autonomous taxi that's somewhere in Whitby or something, and recently it crashed. So I thought that was a funny thing. Actually, it's not funny because there could have been people there. Actually, no, there was no people there. Nobody got injured, I believe. But yeah, okay, that's it for that one. Now another thing that we gotta pay attention to is this: petrol and diesel drivers said to be penalized by 2022 car tax rules. So they're just gonna make it harder for you to drive. How is, well, they're just gonna tax you up the ass. The whole reason why they're doing this and the whole climate change agenda, renewable energy with China and all that bullshit, is that they just want us to use EVs, man. That's it. They want to transition us from the gas powered to more renewable energy. But the thing with the EVs is that it's so heavily involved with technology that these guys, like artificial intelligence, could just hack it and basically take control of the vehicle. And that's what's been happening for some of them. I also read this other article that stated that they have like a kill switch in the new vehicles. So I think that's dangerous. So if you're a person like me who likes to go against the authority, especially now, I'm going to get doxxed by those guys. I mean, not doxxed. Yeah, they will dox me to get information about me, and then they'll fucking come after me. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Jay's at Walmart today. Let's go after him. You know, let's go after his Tesla and just take control of it and make him drive to no frills, just to troll him." I hope that they will just troll me and not really kill me. But what the fuck was I trying to get out with this? So yes, going to the 4th industrial revolution, we are going to be using more EVs, electric vehicles, and yes, they're going to be like drones. Drones will be driving us around. It's not going to be the humans as much. Why? It's because, well, if the fucking drones are driving for us, we don't got to do shit, you know? Unless you really want to drive yourself, then yeah, you'll have fun doing that. But, these newer generations and current generations, we will get accustomed to the idea of having a robot drive for us. I mean, like, why wouldn't they? Especially if we're fucking lazy, right? Anyways, that's it all. I mean, that's it all. What the fuck am I saying? That's all I got for you guys. So yeah, those are my conspiracy theories, man, about the whole China thing and the Ark of Covenant. Remember that story, because I'm pretty sure when you start thinking that story, the universe will just guide you back to the source and give you the actual detail or the full details of that story. Because I kind of fucking forgot, but you know what? I think the universe will guide me back to that video and basically renew my understanding of the story, so that way I can talk about it much better in a much better way. Yeah. But anyways, that's all I have for this video, guys. I don't really talk about cryptos that much. It was more conspiracy shit. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.